No.
Be ready to go.
Come here, princess. Hello.
Perfect. I should be able to go back. Yay! Okay, awesome. Hello, everybody. How are we tonight?
Hey.
Good. And you guys are rocking the reindeer hustle. I was going to do the drawing before I have me, so I'm going to do the last day of Christmas at the end of this meeting. So don't let me forget to do that. I think, sorry, I'm going to try not to touch the screen so much, but I think this is the screen that has the most people. So I'm excited tonight because I actually started reading a new book, and it kind of tied in with what we've been learning at church the last couple of weeks. And so I figured, I'm like, you know what? I think it's just meant to be to kind of talk about joy and some of the things that I've been learning in both of those areas. So that's on the agenda tonight. But before we get started, I want to start with crows and grows. So who has a crow or a grow from this past week that they would like to share?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
So I guess mine could be a crow and a grow. I have a girl that has been like messaging me for a while back and forth, wanting to sign up, and she's just like right there on the edge and can't decide when. Like I just got a message from her this week saying I'm going to sign up, but sometime this week. So who knows? But I mean she's like right there.
Yeah.
So
has she done a sharing call yet?
Her and I have, yeah, but she just, I think she's the one I try to get to like with you and me both, and she won't. So
she's just really shy. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll maybe talk and see if we can't do some sort of fear factor gift to get her to sign up, because it sounds like she wants to. There's just something else they're holding her back. So awesome. But yes, that's exciting. And you have grown through this experience, because it just shows that you never give up. And sometimes it just kind of takes time to plant those seeds and things like that. So that's awesome. I love that you are sticking with her. Awesome. Anyone else? Crow or a grow?
Can I just talk without talking over everybody?
Okay. Yeah, because I can't see everybody.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I have a crow. I guess it's a crow. When this was way back, I don't know, maybe my first month of being a consultant, Susie had asked us to do a vision board. And I put on there, and some of the things I put on there, I really didn't know for certain what I was putting on there because I didn't understand like everything. But anyway, one of them I put on there was I wanted to meet the fall consistency challenge. So that's why I told the girls earlier, I'm all blinged out. I have got all my jewelry on.
Yeah.
And I did meet that. So I will be getting my fancy necklace in January. So I've got the bracelet. I got my first pair of earrings. I got my other earrings on. I've got all the necklaces. This necklace was from a challenge. And then this is my Kendra Scott one I got for the Miss Mary Kay USA challenge. The only thing I don't have yet is the Mary Kay ring, which I'd like to get someday. Those are like the big bling bling, but so I just thought I'd just wear some of the bling, because I put down jewelry as one of my top 5 things. I said I would work just about for the jewelry.
Perfect. I love it. That is a huge crow, because that 600 every month is showing that consistency. And so I think that is an excellent, it's an excellent goal, and to go for it. I mean, you went for it, girl, and you have surpassed it, because I think you are like pearl and beyond. So you have, I know earlier too, you said that you wanted that Ring doorbell. Well, I think you're going to get that Ring doorbell plus. because you've been rocking it. So well deserved. I love it, love it, love it. Anyone else? And sorry, my dog is in the background, but it's easier to have her in here. Otherwise, she's just going to open the door every 5 seconds. So
Mhm.
sorry if you hear her. Any other pros or grows? Teresa?
Well, yes, I'm getting hopefully it's going to be a grow. I'm getting a couple of little, like Christmas bags ready. I got when I placed my order before a couple weeks ago, I got it. So I just got it today. So I'm getting my Christmas bags ready. I'm going to deliver to my neighbors down on the other side of me. So, and I got with my little poem that I wrote. And so I'm hoping, maybe that will grow into something, but if not, I'll just spread a little Christmas cheer and be happy with it.
I love it. I love it. And yes, I love that you said it. You're just blessing someone with some Christmas cheer.
Yeah.
And it just gives you a little bit of joy. And honestly, that abundance is going to come back. I mean, giving is going to come back in abundance somehow, shape, or form. So I love it. Yes, that is definitely a grow. And
That's like
stepping
the
out of your comfort zone. What?
That's like the true spirit of Christmas, Teresa. I think
Yes.
that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's my intention anyway.
Good. All right, Kate, do you want to share anything? I think you're the only one who hasn't shared, and I don't want to leave you out.
Yes, I did the same thing. I went and give gifts out today to like several people, and it was like wonderful. And then I had to go to my chiropractor, and I had give out like samples to two of the ladies there. Well, the one lady, she's like a foreign lady, and she's married to my chiropractor. And I guess she ordered like a long time ago. She used to buy off of a lady that sold Mary Kay, and she bought lipstick and mascara. Well, anyway, she's like, the lady's probably dead. And she's like, she's like, I didn't even know that Mary Kay was still around. And so it really sounds like she's going to buy some Mary Kay. Well, the lady that works in the office, she like looked at the magazine, and she's been wearing the samples, and she's like, I'm going to place an order, a big order. And I told her that was wonderful, and I blessed her. And so, I mean, it's working out. People are starting to like really want to buy the products.
Good.
Good.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. And Kate, I have to say that is awesome that you are just kind of going into your everyday places and handing out samples, because I'm terrible with warm chatter and just handing out samples to people that I don't know in public and whatnot. And so that's a place where I'm growing. I gave one to the lady at Walmart the other day when I was in the checkout lane, but I always feel so awkward. So that takes a lot of courage. That's awesome that you're doing that, and they're testing out the product. And I think that is the biggest thing. When people are using the product and they try the product, it sells itself.
Yes.
So we just have to have that courage. So yes, that's definitely a crow and a grow there, I would say. So awesome. I love it. And so these little things that we are doing, giving someone a sample, giving someone a little basket, or meeting our own goals and sharing opportunity. These are all ways that we are able to spread joy for ourselves. It makes us feel good, right? And so I think it's a nice little segue to kind of go into the main segment tonight. But this is the book I'm reading. It's called The 4-8 Principle by Tommy Newberry. And I originally heard of it in one of our director groups, so to speak. And I'm a little behind the group, Evelyn. But I just started reading it the other night, and it focuses, it's more of a Christian book, but it focuses on what is called the 4-8 principle. And I've got to find the page here, make sure I'm on the right page. And it follows Philippians 4:8 is what it's called, the 4-8 principle. But it says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good of rapport, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. So In other words, it's just saying if there is any virtue and excellence and praise, like you're thinking these things, and it's ultimately going to give you an abundance of joy in your life. And so we've heard Susie say, it's all about your thinking. It's all the framework of your mind. And so a lot of these things, whether you're Christian or not, like this here, it can be applied to all areas of your life, whether you want to think better about your physical activity, or you want to think better about your business, think better about your marriage or your relationships, your faith. All of these things are surrounded by those positive thoughts. And so when we think positively and we decide ultimately to make that choice to think that way, it brings us more joy because we are happier ourselves. We're happier to be around. We're spreading that positivity. And so one of the things that I really loved actually were these 5 questions. It says for the most effective technique to even start this whole process is to ask yourself 5 questions and answer them. So I hope everyone has a piece of paper and a pen. If you don't, go ahead and grab one. And just for future notation, you're probably gonna need a pen and paper almost every time we talk. I'm a note taker, and I actually just read this part last night. And so I'm going to kind of do this with you guys because I was reading it right before I went to bed. I'm like, you know what? This is going to be great, not just for me, but for everyone in the unit to do as well. But the first question is, what are 5 things I am thankful for right now? And it can be anything in your life. What are 5 things that I am thankful for right now?
Is my dog squeaking his toy too loud? Do I need to take it away?
No.
Okay.
He's fine. Have you not heard Evie in the background? Okay. So we're going to have their 5 things for that one. The next one is, what are my 5 strengths or positive traits? So what are my 5 strengths or positive traits?
Strengths.
Or positive traits. So just like 5 things that you like about yourself or your strengths. Are you ready for the next one? We've got 3 more. The next one is, what are 5 of my best achievements so far? So this can be any area of your life. 5 best achievements so far. Ready for the next one? 5 people who love me most. The 5 people that love me most.
I could probably come up with more people who didn't love me.
Well, it's a good thing that we're only doing 5 that love you then. We will have to come up with more. So 5 people that love me most. And then the last one, 5 things I'm looking forward to in the next 7 days. So 5 things I'm looking forward to in the next 7 days. And I know what is number 1 on my list. Okay.
Can I have one more minute?
Yep.
I'm having a harder time on that one.
No, that's okay.
I got a lot of blanks on mine.
That's okay. You can
Yeah,
go
that's
back.
okay. I can come back. I wrote down the question.
Yeah, you can come back and fill them in later. But the whole purpose of this is to kind of get your mind set on the positive, because he even puts these questions in a different way. And we're not going to answer these questions because we would hate to answer these questions, because he says it's just a frame of thinking. Because if you were to think the opposite way, why in the world would you want to say, what are 5 things that make my life really stink right now? Or what are 5 of the most damaging weaknesses that I have? Or what are my top 5 recent mistakes or blunders? Who are 5 people who really like to see me fail or suffer? What are 5 inevitable things that I'm absolutely dreading in the next 7 days? I mean, just thinking about those, I'm like, oh, like my heart is like racing just thinking about those. And so just thinking about some of these people and some of these things that I wrote down, I immediately started feeling happy just writing about these things. And so I know that some of you have said that you have dissolved some of those disbeliefs and that you have written some affirmations. So this here, and if anyone wants to share, feel free. But I encourage you over the next 7 days, since that's what that last one was, 5 things that you're looking forward to the next 7 days, is just to look at this list and think about some of those things, because I think that just getting into that habit of reading these in the morning and in the afternoon, or he recommends doing this exercise like every day to see if it changes. And I know during November, some of us did kind of like a gratitude journal, or we kind of kept track of what we're thankful for every day. And it's just, it brings you that joy. And I think that if you are happy with your life personally, and you see these things in just your personal life, that can transfer into your Mary Kay business. And because if you are sincerely happy and you are looking to the things that make you happy, whether it is with the people that you love, or the things that you do, the hobbies, or looking to God for your faith, whatever it might be, you're going to be filled up with pure joy so that you can give out to others. And people want that connection right now. People want that joy. And I mean, just last week, I did a one-on-one facial through Zoom, doing some different eyeshadows. And my golly, that girl, it made her night. She's like, I got a break from the kids. I locked myself in the bathroom for 15 minutes, but it's just the connection that they're wanting. And she said, you just make it look so easy. And I said, well, sister, I just learned this a little while ago, so it must be easy because I'm not a makeup doer. So I just, that's my encouragement, is for you guys to just read over that list and truly allow yourself to get filled up every day so that you can give out to others and feel that joy in return. And I can't help but do it, but A Christmas Carol, we see Scrooge as this grumpy old man, and I'm sorry, we just got done reading it in my English class, and so it's just like he's this grumpy old man, and he's just so grumpy. But once he realizes that he can give and use his business for these charitable contributions, like he is filled with the spirit of Christmas. So they always say it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. So it's the same way. It's just being filled with joy. So does anyone does anyone want to share anything on that list? Do you feel compelled to share anything that gives you joy that's on that list?
Well, part of my dissolving statement, I wrote down, just do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on that. So I just did that today. So
awesome. Yes. I mean, Nike has said it best. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, it takes, I feel like it takes more energy to dwell on that fear than it does to just go out and do it and grow from it. So I love that. I love that. Anyone else? Well, I will share something. One of the things that gives me joy right now is knowing that on Friday I start Christmas break from school. That was number one on my list, but also that it's the spirit of Christmas is coming, that I get to spend time with family, especially now in a time where I feel like our family needs it most. So we're going to be able to be together soon, and just being able also to have that break that I can maybe spend a little bit more time with my Mary Kay business and be with my Mary Kay sisters like you guys. And I am just grateful for my family and my life in general and where it's come, and just all these blessings and miracles that I've gotten from God. And so those are just kind of a summary of the things that I'm grateful for and that bring me joy. And just thinking about those things every day, it truly does make some of the lows of the roller coaster, so to speak, a little bit better. So anyone else like to share? If not, that's okay. But anyone else like to share? Okay, so that's my heart-to-heart talk tonight. But moving on to a couple other things, I would like to know, kind of getting a little bit more into the business end, because like I said, we can fill ourselves up with joy, and then we can give, and we can use Mary Kay as a vehicle to give that joy. So what are some things that are working for you that we can kind of build off of each other and brainstorm between now and Christmas? Because first of all, I just placed an order the other day, and it's already like on its way. And I ordered it after the 11th. So I think it's still shipping pretty quickly. So I think you're still going to be able to get some orders in before Christmas. I mean, obviously not like a couple days before, but if you need to order within the next couple days, I think they'll still get here in time. But what are some ideas that you guys have, or what are you doing to lead up to Christmas?
I just, Felicia, just following up on that, I placed an order this morning and it's supposed to be here Friday.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
So you're still right on track with what you just said there.
Good. That's good to know. I'm gonna say, because I placed one, I think it was yesterday, and it said today that it was already shipped out. So good. But anyone have any ideas of what they might be doing between now and Christmas, or things that have been working for you?
I had a book party because we can't meet right now, I think with the COVID being so high, which normally I love doing the facials and I love having the little small parties. But so she said, well, she'd go ahead and have a book party for me. And she's not on Facebook. So I sent out some of those and I've never tried them before. I think I let Kate know. It's like a beauty Evite, and I've never used those before, but I've used the ones through like the web page thing, but I've never used the beauty Evites. And I really like those because you can also, they can do the Mirror Me app and they can do the Skin Analyzer app through that. And then they can just look at the lookbook right through that. It just gives them, and they just like go on and click on those 3 different little boxes if they want. And so I just did it for a short, like it was the 12th, I think, through it finished today. And so it was just a short time, and we only invited, she had a couple that looked at the catalogs. We did a couple that way. We invited maybe 8 people, but we got 4 orders. So it was like $249. And so that qualified her to get put in for the hostess drawing for the Kate Spade purses. So I just got her entered really quick before the meeting tonight. So she was happy about that. So.
No, that's great. I love that because it's just another avenue that makes it a little bit quicker, where you don't have to do all of the Facebook posts and things like that. They can just browse through at their own time. Because I honestly, I didn't realize that the Evites connected all of those things right in there. That's awesome, Allison. Because I've been over here like, okay, how can I figure out to do a text party and all this other stuff? But that's great. I love that. You taught me something tonight. Awesome. Anyone else? Kate, I don't want to call you out if you don't want to talk, but you have been hustling this reindeer hustle, girlfriend. What's your trick?
I just like talk to people like I said, I just like hand out like a lot of samples. Like I'm getting ready to place like another order for samples. Because I think that it's a ticket once they try it. I mean, some ladies, it's like, no, like this one girl I know, we've been friends for a long time and her face breaks out. And so, she's going to place an order, after Christmas. She wants the sugar scrub and, the lip stuff together, the one that's $22. And I asked her, I says, well, I will give you a free gift because see, that's the thing. If you give like out free gifts and stuff, different things, samples, whatever. And I says, well, what kind of foundation do you wear? And she says, I don't wear foundation. She says, because my face breaks out. And I told her, I says, well, I have like really sensitive skin. And I says, I have used like the CC cream, the foundation. And I said, my face does not break out. And so anyway, and I told her, I says, I promise you, your face is not going to break out. And I told her, I says, well, if you're not satisfied with none of the product, I said, you can get your money back. And so I think she's like thinking about trying some. And a lot of people, they just are worried their face is going to break out. And it's like the mascara, all the mascara I use at the store, my eyes like literally burn and water, and it's just bad. And I have not experienced that with Mary Kay. But I just like talk about it and people they just get excited and they're just like, sure, I'll take samples, like my church ladies. I mean, I really didn't think they would be that interested because some of them are like older and I've got like 10 ladies interested. So I'm going to send out like 10 samples. And the one lady, she has a daughter and she's like, my daughter loves makeup. And so I'm just going to keep sending out samples and talking to people. And I mean, it's just working. So I'm really excited. And I never thought I would be in any kind of business because I've never been like business oriented. Like my family's in business and like got degrees and everything. But like I said, I never went to like a fancy school or anything. So I'm pretty excited and people are really proud of me that I mean, I've went this far. And I really want that red jacket. And so I'm really trying to get people to sign up. And I keep telling them that it's really rewarding. And so I'm just hoping for the best.
I love it. And you can just see the happiness, the joy, and your passion for the products. I mean, and you
Yes.
have a true testimony. So I
Yes.
think that's probably what's working for you. I love it. So just sharing. And I think that you have a nice segue into our next little topic tonight, which is the 5 golden rings. And so what this is a sharing opportunity. It's a sharing challenge. And I have a graphic, Susie and I have pulled together, and I think Carol might join us too, but we're going to give away a $50 cash prize right before Christmas. We can start tonight to the 23rd. So the 23rd, I think, is when we're going to do the drawing, and we're going to give away $50 cash. So the way to get entered into the drawing is that they are simply going to do a sharing call with you, but we are calling it Santa Shares is what we're calling it. And the way that we've been Susie and I brainstorm like every day. We box back and forth all the time, but we really like these gift ideas. So our self-care, every single one of you have been sharing products and things like that on there. Our top 12 consultants, and so you've been sharing 12 days of Christmas. Well, we're going to continue that, and I'm going to have the top 5. You're going to share gifts that Mary Kay has given you. And so I'm going to do a couple live sharing opportunities on the self-care group where you guys can hop on and have a couple opportunities for people to come and watch it that way. But really the one-on-one shares are really where we can make those connections, and we can just frame it differently about saying, like, sharing. I would like to do a Santa share with you and share the 5 gifts that Mary Kay has given me, and in return you're going to help me earn a ring. So we have pink ice rings that are pretty glamorous. So Allison, you just said something about wanting a Mary Kay ring. So this is your opportunity to win a pink ice ring. So if you do 5 shares and have them fill out the survey, that's going to be the key, is to have them fill out the survey. And Susie and I are working on getting that made tonight. But if they fill out that survey, that's how they get entered into the $50 cash prize. So, and I can come up with a sharing script. We haven't thought that all the way through. We literally just came up with it today when we were talking back and forth at lunch. But we're excited because we know what this business can do and how much joy it can bring to people's lives. And it's when you are talking about Kate, the red jacket, when you become a team builder. I talked about the different levels in Mary Kay last week on Carly's celebration. So once you get one team member, you start earning commission. You earn a 4% commission. And when you get 3, you can earn up to 9% commission. And when you get into DIQ, you can start earning 13%. And so really, you're not just a leader, but you're a smart, savvy businesswoman, because you are just bringing in another avenue of income, and you are providing a little bit more financially for you and your family, if that is what if that's what you see it as, because you are not only working your own business, but you are getting a commission check for helping to build other people's businesses as well. And so it's just a smart, savvy businesswoman move in my eyes, is what you kind of can look at it as. And so we really want to help encourage you and give you guys avenues to help share, because it is hard. It is scary. Like, it was one of my things that I absolutely was like, oh, seriously, Susie, okay, hold my hand. Let's do this. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to do this one on my own. So if you haven't done a sharing call before, do the first couple with me. and so that you can kind of feel comfortable with it. I know Kate, she's like, I've never done a sharing call before, but that was pretty cool. So once you do a couple with me, you can kind of see how they're done. And then you can do some on your own. If you need me to hold your hand a little bit longer, I'm okay with that too. But 5 shares gets you into, it gets you that pink ice ring for the golden ring, the 5 golden rings, so to speak, is what we're calling it. And that goes until the 23rd. And your the people that you share with, your Santas, so that you're sharing with, so to speak, they will get into a $50 cash prize drawing. So there's an incentive for everybody. Yeah, Allison.
I have a question because, you know, I take my notes. I always have questions. I'm sorry. If a customer has already done a previous share, are they eligible to be in the drawing for the $50 cash drawing?
I would say if they haven't done a share within the last month or so, just because I know that some people, they've maybe just done it just because they were incentivized by a prize. Now, if they are really interested in joining the company, I would say, yes, by golly, let's do it. But if you already shared with them within the last month or so when they were like a no way, I would say probably not. But that's a good question.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Any other questions on that? No? Who's ready to earn a pink ice ring for the 5 golden ring challenge? Get a new team member. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's scary, but we can do it, ladies. We can do it. And I haven't checked our production yet today. I meant to do that before we got on, but yesterday we were at 34 more orders. So if we continue to add more team members to our unit, that's just going to help us reach our goal. And so I am excited. I know that I set a goal for us for 6 new unit members this month. I said that I was going to have 2 of them. So this is an incentive for me too, to get some people into the drawing for $50 cash. So I am using it myself. But the very last thing that I have to do tonight is the drawing. And so let me get that pulled up on this computer in the background here. I pulled up the wrong document. Okay, so we are, let me see if I can't change this to the other, maybe. Oh, there we go, that's why. Oh, sorry, okay. So we are up to 118. So I will change this here. And the prize today are actually some, oh my gosh, you can't even see it, some fun pink Color Street nails. So was 107 already there?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I won.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think I clicked generate, but I wanted to make sure. Okay.
I forgot. Yeah, I won that chocolate. I forgot.
Yes, you won the chocolate. It's in my prize bin over there.
Okay.
All righty. So today is number 8. Toggle. And 8 is Kate.
Yay, I love you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, you have won so many. So that is awesome. You are just rocking it. But remember, this is not done. Even though my 12 days of gifts, tonight was the last day of the 12 days of gifts, the reindeer hustle goes until the 20th, I think is what we had on there. So you still have 5 more days, 6 more days to hustle your bustle. And since this sharing the 5 golden rings challenge is going until the 23rd, you can technically, I guess, double dip because you have some sharing calls on that reindeer hustle. So you can use that to your advantage as well. So if you want to do some sharing calls, let me know so that we can schedule those together. But I pray for all of you. I pray that you will be filled with joy so that you can give abundantly that joy of the holiday spirit. And if you need anything, I am here. Does anyone have any last closing remarks before we go? Okay. Well,
you.
reindeer hustle, and I will see all of you again soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye.